Watching us from this is the Side Talk. This is the show that talks about the church and the society at large. I'm so glad that you've joined us today. Definitely it's been good 7 episodes, and those episodes we've learned a lot. Mental health, it's a great and broad topic, topic that is worth being talked about, and especially in this century. Today we are going to deviate a little bit from the mental health, and then we go to discuss a topic definitely that brings mental issues to especially the parents and also the guardians who are raising the generation that we are having of today. Today we are talking about raising parenting, especially raising a godly child in this changing world. My name is Julius Momo, and we are live on Facebook and YouTube. This is RGC Heroes of Faith TV, and as well as on our private social medias, that is on WhatsApp status and all that, and on my Facebook page as well. Definitely I'm not alone in studio. I'm with a parent, I'm with a counselor, I'm with a senior pastor or the lead pastor at RGC Heroes of Faith, and he will be helping me to talk about the issue of parenting, especially in this century. Welcome, Pasi.
Thank you, Julius, and all the viewers. We are proud that once again we are on this platform to engage and interact, especially on matters of parenting, which is which cut across in the societies or the societies and the communities that are in the world. We are here to look at how to raise godly children in a changing world, noting that the world is changing very fast, and how we can be able to cope with these changes as we raise another generation. We welcome you, your input, your comment. Every observation will be taken note of as we continue. Welcome, and I'm happy to be in the studio today with you, Julius.
Thank you, Pasi, for taking time as well. You know, you have a busy schedule, and every time we get an opportunity to seminate or give wisdom out there, it's always a pleasure. So I'll start with this. I think that parenting is a beautiful calling, but let's be honest, it's not always easy. And from discipline to peer pressure to screen time to spiritual growth, and today's parents definitely face a lot.
Well, surely it's becoming challenging, especially in our generation, compared with the generations that have passed. And I would say the complexity of parenting today, it becomes a big challenge, or it's common, especially if the parents do not understand the trends of change that are within the society. If we tend to imitate our fathers in parenting today, we are candidates of failure. But this is a great adventure. We are parents who ought to be learners, as their children also are expecting to learn from the parents. So if the parents become conservatives, holding on to that old way of parenting, they end up crashing with the generation of today. But if we are dynamic, parents, we are learning, and kids are learning also from us, we are coaches in this process of learning, then parenting become more enjoyable, though enjoyable in a quote, because many are the challenges in parenting. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
That's quite an interesting point to start on. And I would like us to talk about the role of faith in parenting. And I would like us to start with the foundation of faith. And probably I could ask you, how can parents raise spiritually grounded children in this modern and ever-changing world. And I think you had started talking about, probably you can elaborate more about it.
Yes, thank you, Julius. Surely we cannot leave the aspect of faith in raising children, because in the Bible has taught us that raising children is part of a call. It's a calling by itself. And when we succeed in raising children as per God ordained statutes, definitely there shall be a reward even from God to the parents who have raised their children well. The parents who have neglected faith in raising their children may not end up becoming what God intended them to become. And part of the punishments that will be released by God will go directly to the parents because of failing in their responsibility. So it's a responsibility that we need to hold in awe or in holy reverence. That means we are to engage faith. And you see, Bible is a book of all seasons and of all generations. Starting from the first generation of Adam, all through, we read how they interacted with God in matters of family, marriages, and parenting. And also God himself is a great father. So he is a parent. The Bible calls him our father. And all the time, God has revealed himself as God the Father. So there is a family of God, both in the spiritual and in the physical. In the physical, the family of God is us, humanity. But in the spiritual, it includes the angels, the departed saints, and all the spiritual creatures. They form the family, the spiritual family. And us here on earth, we are God's family in the physical world. Yeah.
Wow. And does this according to how you put it, it means that when parents are raising the now generation, they need to be devoted, they need to be intentional, they need to have in mind what they want.
Yes, the parents need to be more devoted to God, because God owns all the knowledge and all the wisdom which is needed to raise another soul or another life here on earth. Yes. And parents who seek guidance, spiritual guidance from God, they are wise parents in bringing up their children. Looking at an example of Samson,
yes,
you see right from his conception, how he was conceived in his mother's womb, all the way to being born and his mandate or the assignment on earth, and how he was to be brought up, nurtured. God gave a prescription. He said he will be a Nazarite from birth. He should not take any wine or intoxicate with the wine. God prescribed even the food that he was to eat. And also his assignment on earth. So when we say the parents ought to be fully devoted to God, it is because God knows the secret and the mystery of the life that he has entrusted to two adults, male and female, to bring up. Because parenting means it's a ministry of two adults through who they bring forth another life, and they raise that life also to become an effective parent. So it involves God. We cannot wish away God.
So it all starts with God and it ends with God.
It ends with God.
Very nice. And probably, what are some of the spiritual habits that parents should start implementing or should start practicing in the early lives of the children?
One, as we have said, faith cut across. People may tend to think that even when you are feeding a child, there should not be, we should not invoke faith. But faith ought to be in everything. We are taught about making a prayer before eating. And in the prayer, we thank God for the meal that is before us on the table. We thank God for this food that will build our body strong. Mm-hmm. You see, this is a culture. In a culture that is, which incorporates God, everything, you cannot leave out God in everything.
Yes.
When the child is eating and drinking and being taught on how to give thanks through prayer, we are telling the child that even if the parents have provided food, but God has granted that ability and an opportunity for them to eat. There we instill faith in the child that there is still other children who have no food, like the privileges of eating like the child is enjoying. Mm-hmm. So we remember them, those who do not have food, give them food, oh God. Mm-hmm. So the child also remembers, wow, this is a privilege God has given unto me. In everything, in every learning, in schooling, we have to bring, that's why we have CRE, Christian Religious Education, to teach this child faith, that God is the source of all wisdom. He gives man understanding. He is the one who quickens our mind to remember. So even in learning itself, we are still invoking God and committing ourselves to God. Concerning social security, spiritual security, physical security, we still call for faith. Because even a child, be it at which age, even right from pregnancy, we still have to pray for divine protection, God to give us safety in this world. Anything can harm us, even the air we are breathing, it can become lethal and toxic. Anything, water we drink, food we eat, environment we live in, an accident or a tragedy can hit. So we keep on invoking the name of God. Mm-hmm. So in this, the whole scenario, in parenting, God, as I said, he is the great parent. Even to me at this, or even to a granny or a grandfather, God is still their father.
Yes.
As long as we are in this flesh, and even when we leave this flesh, we will still meet our Father in heaven. That's why we are told in the Lord's Prayer, our Father who is in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Mm-hmm. Father is a family name. It talks about all the parenting. The parenting is in that fatherhood and motherhood.
Yes.
Yes.
So when someone is praying and they say, our Father, that is the culture that we should cultivate in our families and inform our kids that everything starts with the Heavenly Father.
Yes.
Then it comes to
other fathers,
and then it's now distributed.
It trickles to the children.
Yeah, I think that that triggers a point, and it reminds me that recently we were talking about with men, and one of the things that the person who was talking about parenthood was saying that one of the biggest problems that we are facing today is the unpresent father. What can you say about that person?
In parenting, there is the two major key persons in parenting. And they have a role or a responsibility in parenting.
Yes.
That is the mother and the father. And if one miss out in action, there are some, I would say, some things that this child or this soul that we are raising on earth is going to miss. And there must be sometimes a substitute is sought. If not, we shall see some gaps in the life of a child. Because you see, fatherhood, and especially father figure in a family, in parenting, has a bigger role. First, a father is a type of God.
Yes.
If a child, a small kid, is asked to draw the form of God, will draw his father. Because when a father is in the family, he is a type of God. And you know, God is a protector, God is a provider, God makes a guidance, gives guidance. You see, God is he is the shepherd of the entire family. And you see, when we have this aspect of a father in parenting, this child, many children who are raised by both the parents and with a present father, those children tends to develop a stronger confidence in a competitive world of other men. If it's a boy child raised by a father, this child also grow up to become a man enough. And when there is no father and it's a boy child, definitely you find he will lack the confidence, and sometimes even they can end up losing their identity. And at the same time, also a girl, a father is like a role giver. And many other times, even if a girl is spoken to by or warned by the mother, will just say, let me hear what dad will say, because her dad is the final word.
They want that affirmation.
Yes, that affirmation. They don't believe wholly the mother. They just wait an affirmation from a father figure.
Yes.
And when the father figure has spoken, it's easier for that girl to say, God spoke through my father.
Yes.
They will not say much about it through my mother. They love saying it is through my father.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it brings me to a point whereby I would wish if we can, and I think it's a topic I've been thinking about, and probably you'll touch on it, then I will leave it. It brings me to a point of single parenthood and single, if you can say single motherhood and single fatherhood. Probably what could you advise a person who is raising a kid, either a father or a mother by themselves? If it is a boy, what should they do? And if it's a girl, what should they do?
One, I would say that because of the problems and the challenges that are in the family institution,
yes,
we have ended up having single mother-headed families because of the challenging issues,
yes,
which were not well anticipated from the beginning.
yes.
It is as a result of the societal change that these things have come up.
Yes.
It may have resulted from maybe economic burdens and all the other factors in between.
Yes.
But in such a scenario, if it's a single mother-headed family, the mother will have to do a lot, yes, especially the major problems are experienced when this child that she is raising
Yes.
is turning to teenage.
Yes.
That teenage time, it's the time when the father figure factor
Yes.
more than any other times. And you see, a single mother belongs to a family. And in the family, there are male figures
Yes.
who are the uncles or brothers to let me say mostly the uncles, because a single mother, male figures are the uncles.
Yes.
It can be also responsible adults, male adults who can become like mentors
Yes.
around the community. They can be talking, having a time to talk to the children. If a teenage mother, a teenager mother-headed family has a problem, mother should identify a male figure, wise enough, responsible, a man of integrity,
Yes.
to come and talk to the children.
Yes.
If the uncles are far away. And among the father figures who can come and talk is probably the priest or the pastor. Although we need to be, it calls for the discernment of the mother.
Yes.
Because not all male factors can become a good mentor to the children.
Strong.
Some are on their selfish expedition.
Yes.
They see an opportunity, especially when they're entrusted by the single mothers, either to bring some issues of self-satisfaction.
Yes.
But a normal, sober, responsible pastor or a male adult can really become of great help to such a child.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Including also
yes.
the teachers.
Yes.
The teachers in school,
Yes.
male teachers, or maybe if we involve the police and the chief, the child is scared, because these are, as the president said, they are not trained on parenting. They have been trained to deal with the crooked, the criminals. So that aspect may not augur well. But other professions are good. Even a counselor, a male counselor can be a good voice to the children.
Even that applies also to the single fathers. They have to identify someone
Yes.
who can be a mother figure to that kid.
Yes, mother figure is also important in parenting.
Yes.
Because mother figure builds, they are key models of the character and behavior of children.
Yes.
Mothers are law keepers, or they are law givers, law enforcers.
Yes.
And you see, they enforce good behavior, and they mold the emotional development of the child. Because it involves love and an attachment. So we cannot wish away also the mother in parenting. And you see, many of the children brought up with by mothers who maintained a close relationship with the child.
Yes.
One thing, these children knows how to express themselves.
Yes.
Men are not good in helping the child to express, because after their skin is tough, their face look is very tough.
Yes.
So the child looking at them, they feel like they are before the paws of a lion. So they can be devoured anytime. But with a mother,
Yes.
they see safety, security, understanding, attachment.
Yes.
All those things are with the children.
Yes.
Let me say, like when I was being brought up,
Yes.
we would make fun with our mother around the fireplace.
Yes.
But since my dad, by then, he was a drunkard, when he hear him shouting from far, Everybody would scatter and go and pretend we are deep asleep because the lion, the king, the male dominant lion has come.
That's right.
But with the mom there, we were making fun and talking, and we would tell her every story we have, whether good or bad. Because, you know, that was the moment the mother would know what is happening with our children.
Yes.
So even in today in the society, though I am not encouraging men to be far away from children, we need also to change the old style of parenting and become friends to children.
Yes.
But mothers are good in making friendship. They befriend their children well. And that's why even when these kids grow old, they return back to the mother's love. Fathers are isolated. They survive by the mercies of the mother. Because mothers enjoy the sweetest fruit of the labor than the father who provided everything. Yes. So that's why we are saying we need to change also men and also show love to children.
True.
Yes.
I think that's a good point to end this session. And I think one of the things that I've learned is that there is a role and there is a responsibility of every parent, whether male or female. And every child, when they are growing up, they should have at least those figures. And I think probably as we close, this will be either something that we will talk about on the other episode, because you find that sometimes you find that in the society there is not that person that you've talked that can be responsible or who can be a mentor. And I think in the society that we are living today, it's a challenge to find someone who I mean, what they say is that it's so challenging to find someone they can call either father figure or a mother figure. Alternatively, someone who can mentor, especially the young generation. That is something probably we will talk about as we move on with this topic. And definitely, as we are discussing, this is a sensitive topic. And we want to take caution. I want to say a caution to each and every parent. In case you hear us overstepping, you'll have to swallow that bitter tablet, because without this, the family definitely won't be there. And every parent, whether a father or a mother, they've got a responsibility to play. And you don't need to fear. God is there with you in that journey. Till next episode, definitely want to thank the team behind the scenes that makes this possible. It's a goodbye for now.